Hey guys, Bree here. So we are going to be making some notebooks today. I also have a few stickers that we're going to be able to put on those notebooks. I even have like a little note, a clipboard. We'll see if we get to that one, but I have 4 notebooks here. We may try all 4 of them. We may try 2 or 3. It just kind of depends on how it goes. All right. So my name is Bree. I am getting over some cold, so I do apologize. But I am glad you're here. Let me go ahead. First thing I do is I send that I am live over to my broadcast channel. So if you're not in the broadcast channel, feel free to comment event, and I will send you a message. And in that message, we'll have an option to join the broadcast channel. Okay? I would love for you to join it. It's where I send all of my alerts, all of the info, any updates, things like that. Okay? All right. Let's see. Okay. So the one we are going to use today, so this design, if you are new, these are actual stencils, but the coolest thing about them is that they're adhesive and they are silkscreen. So, not your traditional stencil. We refer to them as transfers or transfer stencils. So they are a little bit different. What did I do with my, here it is. So, if you notice on these, there are some white lines there. I usually like to run my X-Acto knife over those sections real lightly because I do not like to cut them apart because I don't like having all the little pieces. I like to keep it on the 8.5 by 11 size. Just easier to store. Also less pieces to lose. So there's also that. Okay. So I'm just going to separate all of those pieces there. All right, so now when we get ready to use it, all we have to do is peel it off, and then when we're done, we'll just put it back on, okay? But let me show you. Every now and then you'll get those little straggler pieces. But I'm going to show you guys kind of up close. Again, if you're new here, I just want you to kind of see and understand. So everything that you can see me, like the clear spots, that's actually silk screen, okay? So it only allows a little amount, or like the perfect amount, I should say, of the paste to go through it, okay? Paste or ink. I'll explain a little bit more on both because I think I'm going to go ahead and try both of them tonight. I do have my heat press here, and yes, it is plugged in, so we are good. Let me turn that on. All right. Hi. Hello, everybody. So I have to have my computer over here because you know what? Still haven't set my computers back up, y'all. It's just a crazy whirlwind over here. Okay. So, first, hi, Catherine. Hope you're doing well. All right, this notebook it comes with, so this particular project we're doing is part of a club, like it's a DIY kit you get every month, and it's something different every month, okay? So, this one comes with this notebook, and it's a chalk suede notebook, which sounds fancy, because it is. It is a suede feeling type paper, or cardstock, and it's really neat. I really enjoy using it with our stencils. So, I'm going to cut that little part off there at the bottom. All right. So, hello. Hi, Julie. Hi, Terry. Did I see Barb on? What? Hi, Barb. All right, so we're going to put this on here. Okay, I'm going to pull this kind of all the way down. I'm going to fuzz it a couple more times. So this fuzzing cloth, what this does is it just helps to add a little bit of fuzz on the back of your transfer. Because when they're brand new, they're really sticky. Okay, and I just don't want it to stretch the transfer when I go to pull it up later. the cool thing about chalk suede is it's not going to tear it because of the suede. It doesn't allow it to stick that well. So that is one reason I love the chalk suede. But we just don't want to, sorry, we just don't want to stretch our transfer too much. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to do it all, whatever color we feel like doing it today. We're just going to do it all the same thing. I'll probably go ahead and use our Farmhouse Blue. Okay, this is my darker Farmhouse Blue. This is my lighter one. So let's see here. We may just use the lighter one. All right, so I'm going to grab a squeegee. And I'm going to grab whatever color paste I choose. Okay. And here we go. You could apply this all in one color. You can do it in multiple colors. Really, whatever you want. I'm just going to do it all in one so we can see what it looks like. Now, this particular transfer comes with Cadet and Colonial Blue, which I think you could make a version of Farmhouse Blue if you mix a little bit of those two and possibly added a little bit of ash or a dark gray or black in there. And I think you could get a version of our Farmhouse Blue if you'd like. Yay, well, sending prayers your way for good results, Julie. Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna grab over here and pull. I'm trying to find a spot that didn't have paste on it so I don't actually smear everything. Alright, so it may be easier to grab from the bottom. If you haven't done yours yet and you are a club member already. Okay. I love this. Wow, look how pretty. Okay. That's gorgeous. We're going to wash this real fast. Okay, real fast. I'm going to bring it over here so you can see. So we just put it down. I'm going to use a little dish towel here. I'm just going to spray with some water. Okay, I'm going to wipe off this top layer because it was a lot of paste. I don't think I squeegeed off enough. So, I'm just going to wipe off that top layer. Flip it over. Hi, Alma. I know we're going to have so much cold weather, snow, ice this weekend. Hi. Not looking forward to it because I was supposed to be traveling. What? What, baby? What? I mean, go ahead. Okay. She wanted a snack. I'm like, girl, you're supposed to be asleep. All right, I'm going to close that back up for a second. Should have got my water. Sorry. Hi, Jamie. Oh, it's been a while. I hope you're well. Thank you. Didn't it look good? Yes. Hi, Alma. Hey, Mary. Oh, I'm so glad. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. This weekend, yep, same thing. I know, some people already said there's like no water left or propane. We already got our stuff set up, so we're good here. But I was supposed to be traveling on Monday, which I don't think it's supposed to clear up until like Monday evening or something, so we'll see. I might have to postpone until Tuesday. Okay. So that is number one. Let's do another one. What if we did this design? Okay. 8 to 9 inches. Governor called for state of emergency. Yep. That's great. That's just wonderful, isn't it? Closed through Monday. Yeah, we're all generator set up. Robert told me we're all good now. Okay, let me see what color I'm going to put with this one. So it's this color book. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it on this one. I'm going to put it on this one, but I need a color first. Sorry. Let's go with vanilla. Yeah? Oh, or we could do the debutante. I know debutante is no longer available, but if you got it, yay, good for you. You have it. I may need another squeegee. Where did I put all my squeegees at? It's all good. I'm just going to wipe this one off. About a foot of snow. Oh. Yeah, they're keeping an eye on the weather. I can't imagine they'll close school tomorrow, but they'll probably close school on Monday. All right, so here we go. We're going to put this down. Now, I did not wax, if you guys didn't notice. I didn't wax, but I'm going to do this very fast. Ta-da! All right, so it's very light. It's very light on that. So maybe you want to do something a little bit darker. I'd probably do something a little darker than that. I'm going to spray it, clean it real quick. But we can paint that one in. I'm sorry I'm talking like this. If I talk any louder, I will just start coughing. The weather's going to be cold, snowy. Ah, yes. Okay, we're going to pull this one over. And here is where the fun starts. Oh, not yet. I'm actually going to grab let's grab an ink. What color ink do we want to use? Do we want to try Jolene? What other ink do we have? I could use Ocean Mist. Actually, I did make a Farmhouse Blue ink. I sure did. I don't know how Farmhouse Blue it is, but we could try it. Okay. Ah! Yeah. Excuse me. Ow, that hurt. All right, so we're going to use our Moroccan pattern real quick, and we're going to use ink. We need snow. We haven't had any this year in Utah. Oh my goodness, just in time for when the parades begin. Thank you, Terry. Thanks, Charlene. Your throat is on fire. Oh no. Thanks, Julie. I feel like I just popped my jaw out of place with that sneeze. Goodness. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna line it up. We're gonna use the Moroccan pattern. You guys know I love our Moroccan pattern. And I am going to use ink, okay? I am going to use ink. It needs a little bit of water though. Haven't used it in a while. It is okay. It is okay to add water to ink, just in case you weren't sure. And I am getting it all over my hands, so I just want to be sure that I clean that all off before I actually touch anything else. All right, so this one I'm doing an ink on purpose because I'm going to heat set it. And I just wanted to show you guys what it would look like or how it would work, so that way you can see it become permanent. Okay. And there we go. A mess. I have completely made a mess. Let's just clean it up real quick. Pull this transfer up. Oh, first time watching. Welcome. Let's wiggle. Oh, look how pretty that is. Okay, so it looked like this. We made it look like that with just this stencil, okay? So, let me wash it real quick. So if you didn't see me earlier, I actually just have like a little dish towel. I did show you guys there at the beginning of how I cleaned it, but since I'm kind of running out of space up there now, that was our, what was that? That was our third project so far. I'm kind of running out of space on my desk, so I'm just going to wash it over here real quick. But I do spray it with water. Since that did have a lot of extra ink on the top, I went ahead and wiped it down with a napkin first. Okay. All right, front, back. All right. And let's go ahead and heat set it. Oh, we'll heat set it in a second. Let's let that dry. I need that to dry first before we heat set it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I definitely forgot to post it. I'm so sorry. It was the frame from last week, and actually I wanted to create a couple more things from today's launch, but I just was not able to get it done. So, I'll see. Just too many things. I keep like putting too much on my plate, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me look and see how many people bought Watts of Love for last week to do Plinko, because I don't think anybody did. Maybe one person. So I'm going to check in with them. If it was just one person, I'm going to send them a gift, a Plinko gift. And I may just hold off on the Watts of Love until I get situated with the house, because that's been a big thing. They went and did our well yesterday. They cut down the trees today around the power line. So now we just got to make sure everything else is good. Schedule a day to go in. Oh, we were supposed to go in tomorrow. What's up, baby?
I want to do it with you.
What? What time is it? It's 10 o'clock, Riley. Go to bed, baby. Go to bed. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll let you do it. Tomorrow I have a sale. Tomorrow, you guys, we have a whatnot sale. I'm going to have some stickers and some other things available tomorrow. I have it on the machine. I haven't taken and uploaded some pictures yet, but I have a lot more I'm cutting out tomorrow because y'all just want cutouts. Cutouts I don't have listed yet. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting one of each because I have to take the photo before I even put it on the website. So I'm cutting one of each and I will put those up and you get them right away. That's the beauty of getting it off of Whatnot is you get it right away. That pretty much ships within 2 days. Hey, can you go get me my water, please? Thanks, Terry. That's a great idea. Can you get me my water on the table, please? Okay. My green one. But yes, I'm almost done. Okay. Yes, it has been crazy. And I know I feel terrible, you guys. I've been doing so much Whatnot stuff. Rather than like going live or doing live sales instead or crafting. I just haven't been in a headspace to craft lately. You know, sometimes you get like that, right? Sometimes it's hard to find the motivation or the inspiration to craft. I think we all get crafter's block.
Everybody look. Got my key finally from school.
Okay. So, anyways, that's just kind of where I've been. So I'm starting to get it back. Like, there's so many things. I started creating all of those things I did in the Whatnot sale on Tuesday. All of the frames. Like, I was just on a roll. Like, the whole day I was like, ooh, I can add that in a frame. That would look cute. Okay, I could layer this and this. Like, I was just on a roll. And that's usually all it takes. It just takes me to get going again. And then it just, boom, just takes off. So guess what? I am on a roll. I did something else here. So I wanted to show you guys how this one will work. So I will have like 3 or 4 of these sets available in Whatnot tomorrow because I don't have them listed on my website yet. I don't know how I will be able to go about listing it on my website just because, well, I might just have a set amount. Like, I only can cut 10 or something like that, and I'll pre-package them. So anyways, what this is, it's going to be 4 stickers, and they are in the shape of this composition book label, okay? There are 2 white ones. They look like this. One of them is just the white label by itself. One of them has the dot on it. And then I'm going to get you 2 holographic labels, the exact same thing. One of them has the dot on it somewhere over there. Okay? So, are you ready for this? How this one will work is if I get my transfer back out here. Hello. Right? Been there. I know that crafter's block is serious, but once you start to get, you know, a spark back, and then it really does help a ton. Okay. So I'm going to set this down. Okay. Then what we're going to do, I think I'm just going to do the inside only. And let's just do this. Let's see, which one do I want to do this for? Maybe I'll do it for this one. So I'll do a dark, I'll do the ink again because I can heat set this particular one. This one that I'm using is just 651 vinyl. So it's permanent vinyl. And I'm just going to do the part where it says composition book here. Okay, I'm going to do the composition book, the little circle, and the bottom 2 rows of circles here, or little dots for the line. All right. I didn't do anything else. It's just that little part. I didn't do the border around it, although you could get in there and do the border. I just don't think I have the patience tonight to do it. And if I look down that long, I feel like my nose is going to start running. I'm like, do I even have... If I had a detail tool out here, I probably could do it. Maybe let me grab it. I know I have one. Oh, here it is. I'll attempt it just for you guys. Third time, yes. And you were finally able to. All right, so this may be a little bit difficult to go in here and get the border part around the label. But what I'm doing is I'm just kind of going in and pulling down and then swiping it sideways, like trying to get enough paste or ink there and then just pulling it around. Seems to be working okay, as long as I don't, you know, jump ahead of myself and go too crazy here. I should be okay. And the good thing with ink is ink does not dry fast. So this is perfect for me to try the label with. If you want to do it with paste, you sure can. You can definitely do it. I would probably just take a little bit more time. Oh, I think I just got a little bit outside. I didn't press it down though, so hopefully it didn't stick. I need to turn it, that's what it is. Okay. Better. I definitely have more control this way. Okay. See, that didn't take too long. All right, let's pull this up because this needs to dry along with the one that we're going to put it on. Okay, so they both need to dry. Okay, so I'm going to grab kind of from the side, middle, try and pull. There we go. Looks good, okay? So we're going to set that aside to dry. We're going to use this again, but let me wash it off. Okay, we're going to wash this off real quick because this was ink. And we're going to use paste next. Okay. Those of you guys who got your club for this month, have you guys used it yet? If you did, what color did you use? Or what color are you planning to use? Okay, so here's our book. You could leave it just like this, but I am wanting to put a little shimmer over this. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to take this sticker right here. Let me see. Let's see. Hopefully it's going to do well. I'm going to pull a little bit out at a time so I'm not touching the whole thing. It is going to be a little bit of an offset here. But now I can also write a name on the outside and not mess it all up. So I just placed that sticker down and now you guys can see it's like a little holographic sticker. I'll try and show you a little bit closer. It is a little bit of an offset, meaning it's going to go a little bit further around the actual label. Okay. But it does match these white ones, which I'm going to show you in a second how we're going to do that, how we're going to match those two together. Okay. All right. I have one more label here. The transfer look like this month. It is this one. Let me put this back on here so you can see the whole thing together. Okay, stay on just a second. My heat press is talking to me. Look how cool. It has so many different components on it. So you've got the composition book with the hydrangeas down here, and then you have all of these fun little patterns as well. So if you wanted it to be more like a, I don't know, like a little junk journal, you can just kind of put your designs all over the place. I think that would be cute too. Which we could do it on this one. We could do it on this one. I'm like, I guess we could do it, huh? All right, I'm gonna take like 4 different blues. Okay. And we're just gonna use all the patterns. Why not? Let's just go for it. Shall we? Okay. So you don't have to use them in any particular order. Right, so let's say I wanted this up here. And let's say I want to put this in, what is this color? Shimmer Moonlight. I love Shimmer Moonlight. It's gorgeous. It's a dark blue shimmer with gold flakes. It's beautiful. All right, let's wipe that down and pull that up. Okay, I'm going to set this right here because I might use it again. Well, I'm going to use it again for the top part, the composition book part. So it comes with the transfer. It comes with the notebook, the chalk suede notebook. And then it also comes with Colonial Blue and Cadet. And if you wanted to mix a little bit of these together and add like ash, the dark gray, or a little bit of black, you could probably get close to our farmhouse blue color. Okay. Haven't decided on a color yet. Oh, okay, Barb. Hi, Florine. All right, so we did that. I'm just gonna dry it so I don't mess up anything here. So let's dry it. Okay, let's get another color here, or another transfer here. You're welcome. It is really cool though. I do love it. All right, so we're going to put this one down. Let's go with Ocean Mist. Okay. I'm just going to put that one aside and spray it because I don't think I'm going to use it again. Let's do these florals coming out of the bottom over here. We can do it in our lighter farmhouse blue color. I'm going to try not to get the words on the bottom because we'll use the words on another part. Okay. Cute. How about we put the words sideways over here, and let's do that dark. I accidentally got it everywhere. No. I did. Ouch, excuse me. All right, hold on. Let me try and clean it up real quick. If not, I'm just going to have to cover it up with something. Okay. I just might have been able to get it off. All right. Ooh. Yes, you can use parchment paper. Yes, you sure can on making shirts. Thank you. I know, there I go again with my sneeze. Okay, we've got a little light bulb here. Let's do that one in some ocean mist. You know, sometimes you just have no idea what you do and you just go with it. See where it takes you. You never know. Also clean your hands. No, yeah, I caught a cold the other day. I'm at the tail end of it. Yep. It's been great. All right, so that's one more. Let's spray that one. Remember, these are all pieces of the same transfer that come in the club this month. Okay, we're gonna go back over to Ocean Mist. Okay, looks good. Cute. Okay, let me try it one more time. Oh man, yeah, no, Claudia! Oh my goodness, I hope you're good. It's been a long while. Yeah, well, when Riley got sick, then Grayson got sick. When Grayson got sick, I started taking Zicam because I was like, it's going to come for me too. So I took Zicam, and luckily I was just kind of out yesterday, was kind of my main rough day, I guess you could say. But then I've been fine. I mean, I still have a little bit of just the allergies in general. Not allergies, like the nasal and the congestion, but I wasn't even out all day yesterday. It was just kind of the morning, but I think it was also because Grayson didn't sleep well, or he wanted to sleep on me, so that didn't help. But other than that, I feel like I've been good. I love Zicam. Zicam helps so much. Pretty much just any onset or like any symptom I start to have of any sort of cold, I take it and it usually just knocks it right out. Yeah, luckily Robert didn't really get anything. I mean, but he also started taking Zicam too and some Mucinex. He did get a little bit of congestion, but other than that, that's good. Yeah, allergy medicine in general is, I guess, like just good for you to take. I read somewhere. It's just good for you to take because it helps to break down all that stuff so that way you don't get all the congestion. Something like that. Okay, we're going to go with this one here. This one's going to say dated 1949. But this one is tiny, so just be careful. I probably should have used my multi-tool. Instead, so I don't get it everywhere. Okay. Again, we're just spraying as we go. And here we go. Let's add in, I'm like, what color should we use? I think I'm done with this color. Let's do the shimmer. Okay. And then, I don't know, we could add more stuff inside of there wherever you want, but I think it's fine like that too. Okay, just kind of all over it. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to take the other one here. Oh man, I kind of want to do all right, I just gotta straighten it up real quick. So, let me get it centered. It's pretty close, but it's not close enough for me. All right, I think that's good. All right, we're gonna do the regular Farmhouse Blue one. So I'm gonna close all these up. let's take this one, and I'm going to do it over the whole thing here. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and pull that up. All right, we're going to let it dry for just a couple minutes there. I'm going to place this over here with all our other ones and spray it. And I'll come back and clean all of these here in a little bit. Once I kind of get my desk cleared off, I'll come back and clean them all so you guys can see one more time how easy it is to clean. But I am spraying all the other ones as we go as well. Okay. All right. So, Claritin every day. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to pick up this one. So it's still a little bit tacky, but it's going to be fine. We're going to go ahead and heat set it still. Okay, so I'm going to get, I'm going to grab my paper and parchment paper. Okay, parchment paper, heat press, there we go. So currently I have it at 350. It is on a notebook, so I probably don't need to do the full 30 seconds. But I'm going to pick it up here at 15 and just kind of see how it's going. I'm just going to let it cool a second. It's a little hot. I'm going to get the other one. We're going to do the same thing. Oh, I just hit it. I would mess it up. Golly. All right, it's just going to make it worse, but you guys are going to get the point. Mine's going to be messed up. If I touch it anymore, I'm going to make it worse. So, I recommend if you're doing it on paper or vinyl, like really let it dry, or just be careful that the moment you set something on it, you cannot pick it up, okay? All right, so I'm going to show you 3 or 4 different ways to do this. I think we did 3 or 4, I don't know, but we're going to find out in a second. Okay. Usually I would do like 300 degrees, 10 seconds at a time, is what I normally do for paper, okay? Same thing, this is pretty much done. I could probably go over it one more time just to get out as much sticky or tackiness as I can on the notebook. But, whew, okay. Almost done. I don't realize how much talking I actually do when I'm live. Note to self, make sure you open up your book and you do it on the right side, on the correct side, because I did mine on the back. So, you know, maybe don't do it on the back. It's okay, this one is messed up anyway. I didn't even pay attention to that. So on this particular notebook, this paper notebook, I did use ink. On our chalk suede notebooks, I did paste on this one, paste on this one, and paste on this paper one as well. So I just wanted to show you that there is an option. You can use it if you wanted to on whatchamacallit. You can use ink on it, okay? All right. Guess what I forgot? Transfer tape. I think I have some transfer tape in here. Hold on. Wait. And I do. Boy. Okay. I forgot my transfer tape. Okay. So this transfer tape will help a ton. You only come with one piece though, okay? Because I only have one option with the registration marks. So it'll come with a sheet like this. Now, if you want to use it, what you will be doing is, if you end up getting these stickers from me tomorrow, these have 2 squares on it. It's kind of hard to see the holographic one, but it's there. Okay, you're going to line those 2 squares up to help you line it up exactly. Now, the way you're going to have to do it is you're going to take the transfer tape and you're going to put it on top of the holographic one. And however you set it down is up to you, but I did try and line up my square up at the top with the red lines, okay? All right, just take like a little piece of wood, credit card, squeegee it across, and then you're gonna pull up the transfer tape and it should pull up the sticker inside of there, okay? You guys see it? So now what you wanna do is you're gonna take this second piece and you're going to line this up. Now, what I like to do is I will put my transfer paper back on everything except for that little registration square you can see there. Okay, and I'm going to carefully line up my square as perfect as possible. Set down your paper across the top. Then you can begin to pull back your tape here. Take that little wood piece or squeegee of whatever you have, credit card, and squeegee it down. Okay, push all the bubbles out. Sonia, that means you're going to have to pull out your Cricut here pretty soon, huh? If I keep bringing these things in here. All right, so then we're just going to pull the stencil up. You no longer need that registration part. So if you worry about putting it down on accident, then what I would do is just cut that piece off. Okay, or pull it off, whichever. So now I can take this and I can put this straight down on my book. Okay, you have the lines there to kind of help you. Again, once it's down, just press it on there. That's why I did ink on this one, you guys. Just to kind of show you another option that you could do, okay? But that way, whenever I go to press it, it wasn't going to mess it up on me. All right, so that one has a sticker on it. So we did use the vinyl underneath, and then we used a holographic sticker on top. And I did smudge it a little bit, y'all. I did use ink on this particular notebook, okay? On that notebook, I did. On this notebook, we used paste, and then we sealed in with a sticker, the holographic sticker, just on the composition book part. That way it does make it a lot easier to write a name in if you choose to do it. Okay? Loving that. And then we have just this one right here. We can take this sticker and place it on. Okay, wherever you want it to go on here, you could put it on here. Okay. So now that one has one too. I think that looks pretty cool, right? Then that's all the stickers we have, okay? But if you wanted to add one on to here, you can definitely do that. I think we're gonna add some paste in here though. I think we should add some paste in here just because it's a little hard to see. So I'm going to do a little bit of watercolor here. I'm going to take, what color is this? This is Currant Jam. I probably put a little bit too much there. I wasn't supposed to put that much paste. It was supposed to be a little bit more water. Gosh darn it. Might have messed up on this one too, but oh well. Alright. Definitely didn't mean to put that much in there. It's okay. It's going to dry a little bit here in a second. We're going to grab a little bit of green. Okay. Add some water to it. Again, when you watercolor, you don't need a ton of color. Pretty much more water than color for sure. Okay. Almost done. Let's get these bottom leaves. And the stem as well. And I'll show you guys what this one looks like now watercolored in, because earlier it was really hard to see kind of anything. But check it out. Now at least you have a little bit of watercolor on there. And I'm going to wax this. Let's clean the transfer real quick though. I think it was this one. We're going to go back on top of this one and put the outline back on so you can see it a little better. So I'm just going to clean that transfer and the one that says composition book, so we can go ahead and add our composition logo there up at the top. But while I'm at it, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up some of these so they can dry. And then I can show you guys how we put them back, and then I'll just clean the two once we're done with it. But I'm already almost done cleaning everything. All right, here we go. All right, so this is the flower one that we just did here. Let's grab our fuzz cloth and then some surface wax. Okay, so I am going to use surface wax on this because I did put some paste down. I don't want this paste to come up, so I'm just going to add a little bit of wax here just to cover and protect it. And I think we're just going to go with black. So we're going to line this up. Where am I at? Let me line up the bottom first. That might help. Here is black paste. Okay. Hi, Marie. I kind of went up a little bit too far. Might have got it outside of the transfer. That's what happens if I haven't chalked in a while. Who am I kidding? I still do it even if I chalk a lot. Oh, it didn't get on there, so we're good. Okay. Look how good that looks. Isn't that cute? Awesome. Okay, so I have one transfer here we can put back. Like, where did it go? Here it is. All right, so we're gonna put our Moroccan pattern back on here. Then we have this one. Let's go ahead and put back some of these designs. I think that one went there. It's just kind of a guessing game right now. Oops. I can kind of see, I can see where the little lines are, where I use the X-Acto knife. So that does help, right? That does help. I can see those lines. Now, don't leave your napkin on the back too long because it will stick to the napkin because they're already sticking. All right, let's use this one. Let's put that aside. All right, let's bring this back out. We're just gonna dry this real quick. And we're gonna figure out though, what design do we want to, what color? What color do we want? What color do we want to do here? I'm gonna grab, you guys tell me what color you guys want for the top. I'm gonna grab some placement tape. If I can find it. Placement tape, where are you? Oh, I found some more mini squeegees. I always seem to be out of it when I need it, right? Do I have any in here? Yes, I do. Awesome. Okay. Coming back. Should we do black or maroon or currant jam? Hi. Thank you. Well, thanks for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Right? It does look really good. Okay, black or currant jam? I'm going to do a little bit of placement tape here so I don't accidentally... Good night. I'm thinking we're just going to do black. Hope y'all are okay with that. Almost done. Let's do this last one. And I will wash it. Okay. Here we go. Are y'all ready? We did 4 notebooks. I'm pretty proud because it's been a hot minute. But I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. I know we've been doing a lot of whatnot, but it's with us wanting to get moved here sooner than later. It is the easiest way for me to list and get things out. Plus, we have to, we try and stay under a specific turnaround time, so we've really been focusing on just getting stuff out. So I appreciate y'all. Oops. I don't know why, but it looked like it dried up here. Oh well, it'll be a little rustic up top. But I still think it came out cute. It just did dry way too fast. I think this craft type construction paper feel, like cardstock feel, it just soaked up that ink, the paste real fast. So I do think it did that. Let's see, I don't know why my phone added stay. I was wondering what you were trying to say to her. That's too funny. Okay. All right, let me bring this up here to show you real quick. And we'll be done. Oh, man. I would get my thumbprint in there right at the end. Y'all. Let's see. Weather is good so far. It's just a little chilly, but it's going to get bad. Saturday night, like around 11 p.m., I think is when the storm's supposed to hit here, or the freeze, or the whatever you want to call it that's coming in. Blast. Arctic blast or something. But I make my own, but you can YouTube. I don't know what programs you have, but you can just YouTube how to make an SVG, and that should help you. Okay. There we go. And we do sell our SVGs. We should be getting more uploaded, but I know that we have the last launch up. We'll have more moving forward because that's something Robert's really going to work on getting up on the website this year. All right, let's get that way. If you guys want to do what I just did with, like, if you have a Cricut or a Silhouette and you want the SVG files for it to cut out your own vinyl stickers or whatever, you can also go to digital files on our website and find them there. Okay. So we have, yes, no problem. We have our cutouts. We have 3D prints. And then we have digital files. Ooh, which I am putting up a couple more digital files that are not like SVGs, but they're actually, it's like planners and organizational printouts, calendars, goals, things like that. I think I have a Canva 101 up already too. I haven't advertised about them, but I did put them up, I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But if you need any of those or want to check them out, you can go look under whatever it was that I said. Digital files. Brain, not working. Thank you. Okay. So, check it out, you guys. You're going to have to tell me now. You know it's coming. Which one's your favorite? So, let's see. We did this one first. This is the one that comes with the club project. So if you guys want information on club, you can visit my chalk site. You can go to Spoiled by Brie, and then you'll go to Chalkateur tab up at the top. All right, and you can check out club. All right, so it comes with this notebook. It'll be blank like this on both sides. It comes with the transfer that has all the pieces on it, and then it comes with Cadet and Colonial Blue. So two different blues. You can mix them however you want. But on this one, we did add the sticker, the holographic sticker. Then we did this one, which we did in ink, and then we did 2 stickers. We did the vinyl sticker, and then on top of that, we layered it with the holographic sticker. Okay, so this is the Moroccan pattern. Here's the club notebook. Okay, club notebook, Moroccan pattern. Then we did the chalk suede notebook. I really like this one. And we did the sticker, the vinyl sticker only. All of it was in paste. All right, so you've got the chalk suede notebook. And then we have the spiral craft notebook. And this one was just chalked on. We did do some watercolor down here. But this one was just paste on the notebook itself. Which one's your favorite? Huh? Is this in order? I think it needs to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anywho, let me know. Thank you. I know. Yeah, so I will have the stickers available tomorrow on the Whatnot sale. So feel free to comment event down below. I'll send you a message. In the message, it will have 3 things. It will have 3 things. One of them is the link to the event. One of them is the broadcast channel, so you don't miss anything. And the other one is something. Maybe shopping? I'm like, I don't remember now. Let me check. But you can click on whichever one you need to. Hopefully you can join us for the Whatnot sale tomorrow. Have lots of some cutouts available. A lot of mini stuff, because you guys wanted the mini stuff. Some exclusive buttons that you guys can grab. A couple packs of these stickers as well. Okay? Yay! Thank you. I'm glad you guys liked that. I'm glad you guys jumped on with me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm hoping to be on a little bit more often. It may just be at random hours of the day though, okay? So whenever I get a chance to jump on, I will jump on. Yes, the buttons will be available tomorrow under Buy Now. That's what I'm going to start doing. So every whatnot, I'm going to have a Buy Now section for something that's going to be like super cheap. Like $1 for a bunch of little mini trinket pieces. So tomorrow's sale, we're going to have little mini buttons. We're going to have little mini buttons. Okay. And you can grab as many sets as you want, but these little mini buttons can go on, you know, paint it whatever color you need to, and then add it on one of your small bows for a project. But you can grab as many sets as you want tomorrow. Thank you. I do hope I feel better too. But tomorrow night, 7 p.m., if I get a chance to go live tomorrow during the day, I sure will. But again, comment event down below. See you guys tomorrow. Go and bookmark the show tonight so that way you get notifications tomorrow. And then just check back often on the event because I do have items already up and available for bidding. All right, so if you want to pre-bid on anything, you're more than welcome to do that. That way, if for whatever reason you're not able to show up, whatever your pre-bid is at is what it will bid for you, pretty much. Okay. I was hoping it was going to update for me. Oh, here it goes. Broadcast channel. Oh, there you go. Broadcast channel, event info, and then shopping cutouts. Those three things are available there. If you click shop cutouts, when you click it up at the top, it'll say Chalk Couture tab. That's the one that you'll click and you can find club there. Okay. I can also put club in the comments if anybody wants it. Feel free to message me too. Thank you. Here is the link to this month's club kit. There we go. On the last one, I know. And it's so hard. Like, I struggle with that too. It's like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm doing so many events and so many sales and so many of this and that. But at the end of the day, I know not everybody's able to jump on the same ones, you know? So I have to just keep trucking along. And I know there's some people that pop up into every single one of them and try and buy something. But trust me, you don't have to buy every time, okay? Only get it if you absolutely need it, okay? I'm just trying to get rid of some things, like I said, before we move. So, I'm already starting to separate all of my Easter stuff. I will have another private sale coming up soon, and that one's going to be cutouts with, it will be bundles only. So it won't just be transfers or whatever. And there might be, I don't know yet. Depends on how many sets I pull out. So I have a bunch of like retired cutouts with a surface with a transfer that matches. So I'm going to have those kind of bundles available. So I'll let you guys know when that next sale will be because I'm supposed to be out on a business trip next week. But since the weather is really odd on Monday, if I'm able to do the sale on maybe Sunday night, I will update you guys as early as possible. If not, it will probably have to wait until I come back. Okay? All right, friends. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you all. Y'all have a good night. Yes, feel free to send me a message, okay? All right, y'all. Bye. Take care. Thanks, y'all.